I know in the moment after a lot of these games you would like to look at the film, but why thematically, like the start of this fourth quarter, for example, do you feel like there's a stretch of every game for you guys where something just doesn't work out as well as it does for the rest of the game, whether that's offense, defense, or both together?
I don't know. Are you watching the games?
Yes.
Okay, what do you see?
Well, in the fourth quarter, they made a lot of tougher shots, and then you guys didn't make as many shots, missed some layups that you normally make, and you just talked about the connection of both ends last game. I was going to ask about that, but it just spiraled from there.
You want to trade seats?
No. I need your words.
That's a good answer. Listen, this is an extraordinary situation. And we got guys that are fighting their butts off. They really are. And, we did everything that we could possibly do in the first three quarters. We won the first. We won the second after falling behind in the second. And the second has been our nemesis, really during the whole entire last month. We won the third. And then, we had a couple of miscues early in the fourth. we made some very good plays in the fourth. But, we're a group that is fighting hard, and we're going to keep fighting. And I'm not going to really say anything else. I mean, I have zero question about this group and their character. I mean, the home game against Orlando, I saw some things in the first half of that game where we weren't supporting each other the way we normally do. And that's why I commented on it after the game, because it was, and look, that manifests in a 68-point defensive half. And then, we talked about it at halftime, and second half we gave up 44. But, we're not going to make any excuses. We're going to continue to fight and play hard and believe in each other and what we're doing. And, it's going to continue to be next man up.
Early in the season, you guys were in Detroit. You mentioned, you were happy with the way that the professionalism that your team was responding with as you guys lost a couple in a row. Do you feel that same way now? You kind of just touched on the way your team was acting through this, but do you sense the energy that you hope your team has right now?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Like, do you feel like they're responding correctly emotionally to a tough stretch of results?
Yeah, what you have to do is be professional. You have to show competitive character. You have to show amazing resilience and love and respect for the game, even when it becomes it's most difficult. And we're going to keep doing that. And if guys aren't doing it, they're not going to play, or they won't be on the team.
Can you expand a little bit on what you mentioned after last game, the connection between both ends and how that it works both ways when you guys have those rough stretches?
Well, you turn it over on offense, your defense is going to be poor. You give up plays at the rim and, are trying to answer back. It's going to be tough sledding. I mean, what else can I tell you? I mean, those are extreme examples that I think would illustrate the point. So, listen, Cleveland's a very good team, and to be ahead after three quarters and in position is a small victory, and it's a positive. We'll build on it. Look, we're playing a string of teams that are playing really well. I mean, Charlotte kicked the crap out of Oklahoma City last night at Oklahoma City, and we got to play them next. Then we're playing Miami, who's putting up historic numbers on everybody. So, but that's all right. That's all right. We're learning a lot about our team. We're all finding out how much we really love this game. And no matter what happens, it's a get-to job. It's not a have-to job. It's a get-to job. We get to come in here in front of this crowd, and play a game that whose purity and beauty is, really held in high esteem by people in this state, So we'll continue to work to get better. and that's it.
Johnny Furphy has been starting for you guys some here and there, but he had 11 rebounds today, which is a career high. Just what were your thoughts on the way that he played today? I know he had some impactful fast break plays as well in this game.
Well, the reason Furphy's starting is because of how hard he plays and that he does rebound and that he does run and go hard and he does things within our system that are very, very important, you know. So probably should have played him more in the second half. We got out rebounded 30-9 in the second half. There's the game. There's the game right there. And that's simple possession of the ball. We had a couple of loose ball plays in the fourth quarter in Orlando, you know, balls that are there for the taking, and, you know, we fumbled them or missed them or whatever. And, you know, I think both times it was a one-possession game. And so, you know, possession of the ball is very, very critical.
I know Jarris Walker had a really nice drive in the fourth quarter, had some also good defensive plays. What are you seeing from Jarris and how he's kind of grown throughout this season?
That was a great play, for sure. He's doing a lot of good things, and you know we need him. And this is a great opportunity for him to step forward and do what he does, which is defend, rebound, hit open shots, and he's getting a lot better driving the ball and attacking the rim.
Rick, talked a little about Jay's performance tonight too. He was big, made some big shots. Talked about his performance tonight and kind of what he meant.
Jay did a lot of good things. He started because of the matchups. And look, everybody had a rough fourth quarter. I don't think anybody on our team had a great fourth quarter. And so, you know, that's where we got to be better. But Jay's doing well. He's working hard. He's a skilled big who I think still leads the league in block shots. And, you know, he brings us some elements that are very important. He brings us spacing, rim protection, three-point shooting, you know, and he has feel for the game. So we need him. We need Potter. And, you know, the guy that I feel for the most is Siakam because, I mean, this guy's an all-star. And, you know, my sincerest of hopes is that the fans and his fellow players and the media recognize the kind of year he's having, the level of excellence, the level of the level of integrity that he's leading and playing with. I mean, it's very, very impressive, and there's just such a high level of character. So feel for him. I know how badly he wants to win games, and he wants to bring these fans joy. So anybody with a voting thing in front of them or a computer in front of them, please give Pascal Siakam a vote because the guy has been incredible.
Can you kind of take me through what you were seeing and feeling in the fourth quarter as some of you guys' offensive struggles when the game slipped away?
Yeah, I think that's kind of been a theme for us. I think we just got to try and keep fighting for full games, and that's something that's been a big focus of ours. And I think, yeah, as you said, offensively, we had some struggle there, but yeah, we just got to kind of continue to keep fighting. That's kind of what it comes down to.
Just talking to Aaron, and he mentioned something similar as a focus to get a full 48 minutes out. What's missing? What in those 6, 8, 10 minutes that don't happen for you guys in a game is not there that is usually there for you guys?
Look, if I knew, I would tell you. That's tough. I think that's just with sport. You're going to see that a lot of the time. But, yeah, credit to Cleveland. They're a great team. But, yeah, and we just got to, you know, try and pull through a full 48. Yeah.
Rick was very complimentary of what you've been doing recently. Of course, continues to put you in the starting lineup. What feels better for you and what you're doing on the floor recently?
I wouldn't say anything in particular. It's really, I mean, I'm just trying to play as hard as I can and trying to contribute to winning in any way. And, you know, I'm trying to learn a lot from the older guys, just kind of asking them what kind of for advice and that sort of thing. Because this, you know, this is new opportunity for me, new experience for me. So I'm just trying to be a sponge and learn as much as possible. But it's a good opportunity for me.
How quickly after you dunk can you see the bench and them emulating what you just did?
Oh no, I didn't see. I didn't see.
You talk about like learning from some of these older guys. Has there been anything that you've learned like that you can talk about specifically?
There's a lot. I think the biggest thing is just kind of seeing how some of these guys go about day to day, kind of work, just kind of recognizing what it takes and just the consistency of it all. Because me being a second-year player, like I've still got so much to learn, and I think in this league, experience is everything, no matter who you are. So that's just kind of what I'm trying to take into it.
Rick just spoke so highly of Pascal and his leadership and the leader that he is in this team. Can you kind of tell us kind of what it's like to be his teammate and kind of the way that the impact that he has on you as someone you talked about learning from these older guys.
Yeah.
What impact does he have on you?
I think he has a great impact on our whole team. You know, he's such a great role model. Just the way he goes about it. He's gonna, put his body on the line every single night, and I think everyone can learn a lot from him. And as I said, his experience. But yeah, I mean, he's having a great year. So yeah.
Like this, finally knocking some shots down with consistency after the run you've had leading up to it.
Yeah, it was nice, obviously, to see a few shots go down. At the end of the day, we would have preferred to win. This is a really good team, and it's good to, I think we put up a good fight, but we'd still love to put in a little win column. So.
Theme from your teammates and coaches has been putting together a full 48 minutes, and you guys get to 40 to 40-something, but not quite 48. What's missing in those minutes that you guys are falling short, like tonight in the start of the fourth quarter, for example?
I mean, I don't know if it's any one particular thing. I mean, people have commented tonight about the rebounding margins. I think that's something we need to take care of a little better. Hard to pin down. Feels like every night it could be something different, and you fix one thing, something else comes up. So,
how do you manage the mental toll of a stretch like this?
Me personally, leaning into my faith, I think we've got a good group of guys that does the same. We've got our Bible study. Just trying to lean on each other, lean on God, a lot of prayer time. It's hard, but, we're grateful to be doing it, playing basketball and that type of thing.
It is, of course, challenging. Do you get the sense your teammates are meeting that challenge positively or in a way that is constructive, even as you guys have struggled to get a win recently?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to do. I won't say that we do it perfectly. I don't do it perfectly. But I think, a stretch like this, we kind of have to, or else, at the end of the day, we can still keep losing more games, but we could also turn things around, and we can win some games. We can go on a winning streak, and that's the goal. Kind of even things out a little bit. Obviously, it's hard, but I think we can get there.
You mentioned the rebound margins, and Coach even said that he kind of felt like that's what lost you guys a game in the second half. Did you notice something specifically that was happening with them just getting more rebounds, or was it just?
Yeah, I mean, strategically, they crash the boards a lot. They've got guys that are good at that, and it's something that, I think we did a better job in the first half than the second half.